we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sauna IE. I'm your host, XO. If this is your first time listening, I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to the podcast. I bet you're wondering, what is Sauna IE? And Sauna IE is a personal development platform for millennials who want to learn more about their brain health and learn about what they've been through life. I know every day life presents a new problem and it hurts us or gets to us psychologically. So with every episode we drop research, statistics, some tips and knowledge on different things when it comes to our brain health and understanding our brain health on a deeper level. With this episode, we're going to be discussing things that you should realize sooner rather than later. But first, let me kick off the show with some quotes of the day. And my first quote is, be careful who has access to you. They can affect everything, your vibe, your energy, and your peace. We have to be aware of the people that we come around and the people that's around us already, because everybody, I know you heard a lot, you are like the 5 closest people that you spend the most time with. You pick up their habits, you pick up their traits, you pick up their lingo and things like that. You pick up their energy too. But understanding, like, the people who have access to you have access to your vibe, your energy, your peace, your well-being, your mental health, and understanding, like, I have to do maybe monthly, bi-weekly or assessments and seeing who is bringing positivity towards my life, good energy to my life, or who's taking that, who's draining. And when you go around certain people, you feel like, oh, I go around Tom, and every time I'm around Tom gives me energy. But every time I go around Beth takes away my energy. Being around Beth is so draining. And we have to listen to the signs of our body, and our body tells us who's good for us as well as who's bad for us. So understanding that we have to be careful who we go around. Even if you have history with the people, you're like, man, I've known Beth for so long, I can't just drop her like that. Not saying you have to, but it's like, maybe keep some distance so you can keep that energy around you. We always want to be around people who give us energy, not drain our energy. Understand that. And my second quote is, the moment you know yourself, you have known the most precious thing in existence. We're constantly learning ourselves on a daily basis. We're constantly learning what we like, what we dislike, what we love, what we don't love. We're constantly changing in life. What you liked 5 years ago is not what you like now. And what you like now, you won't like in 5 years. So understanding that you're constantly going to get to know yourself and relearn yourself and unlearn some habits and unlearn some things in life, and knowing that life is precious and getting to know yourself is the most precious thing in life. But once again, that quote is, the moment you know yourself, you have known the most precious thing in existence. Let's get on with this segment today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Realize this sooner rather than later. Your 9 to 5 is someone's passive income. So with that being said, find new ways to make money and create your own stream of income. What do you love doing? What are you passionate about? Is it coloring, writing books? Is it art? Is it photography? Is it sewing? What do you love doing, and figuring out, okay, I love doing this. How can I get paid for this? How can I get paid for my passion? Instead of going to the 9 to 5, and some people may be miserable at their 9 to 5s, and some people love the 9 to 5s, but understanding my 9 to 5 is someone else's passive income, and I have to find a new way to make a different stream of income. Because put it like this, I know we hear it all the time. You get fired from your job, they'll find somebody new within the next 5 to 10 minutes. It's a constant revolving door. So to making yourself irreplaceable, you got to build that own stream of income like yourself. Whatever you love doing, whatever you're passionate about, how can you turn your passion into profit? And figuring it out. Maybe you take this week, take this month, like, what do I love doing? What would I not mind not getting paid for in the beginning, but eventually turn that into getting paid in the long run? Number 2, you shouldn't take advice from people who are not where you want to be in life. I feel like this is a big one. This is deep because we take people advice from people just because we love them and understanding like maybe they're not where I want to be in life, so we shouldn't take advice from them. Number three, no one is coming to solve your problems. Your life is 100% your responsibility. So understanding that, knowing that nobody's coming to save you, you're only here to save yourself. And that'll put a lot of things into perspective to where you're like, okay, my problem is my life. So I got to come up with the solutions. I got to figure this stuff out because nobody's coming to save me. Not the government, not your parents, not your friends, not your family. They may help, but not coming to save you from your current situation or your current problems. Number four, if you find someone smarter than you or work with them, do not compete. I'm going to read that again. If you find someone smarter than you, work with them, do not compete with them. And I feel like that's self-explanatory. Number five, comfort is the worst addiction and a cheap ticket to depression. We have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You know how it is. We get in our comfort zone. We like, oh, I love it here. I'm comfortable here. I've been doing this for so long. But it's like, have you been challenged lately? Getting uncomfortable in certain situations, in certain aspects of life, and learning like I can't always be in my comfort zone because I can't grow in my comfort zone. My comfort zone would just keep me leveled, like keep you capped. I've heard this saying before, like you put I believe it's a grasshopper in a water bottle, not a grasshopper or a cricket, whatever it may be. You put in a water bottle and you put the cap on it. The grasshopper, the cricket, whatever it may be, only jumps to the top of the cap because it's capped in size. But once you take the cap off, you reach higher, you reach new levels. So it's understanding that your comfort zone puts a cap on you. So you have to get out your comfort zone so you can spread your wings and fly and get into new environments, new circles, or whatever it may be. But your comfort zone is the worst addiction you can have. Number six, don't tell people more than they need to know. Respect your privacy. Me, I'm personally a very private person, but understanding that only tell people what they need to know or what you need them to know, because you have to respect your privacy. You can't tell everybody everything. Number seven, keep your standards high and don't settle for something because it's available. Man, I know this hits home for a lot of people. They're like, man, I needed to hear this one. But it's like we have to keep our standards high. Sometimes we give up our standards, give up our boundaries, give up ourselves because we're like, okay, I'll take this because it's available. But understanding like, nah, I want what I want. I deserve what I deserve. I'm not settling for less. It's like you can't settle for less when you want to achieve more or you want more out of life. A lot of people settle, but it's like, nah, I got to keep my standards high because I know what's meant for me is coming from me, but I can't settle for scraps when I want gold. Number eight, the family you create is more important than the family you come from. The family you create is more important than the family you come from. I'm gonna let that sit with y'all. And number nine, the final one, train yourself to take nothing personally, and that will save you from 99% of mental problems. Don't take nothing personally. Save yourself from those mental problems, because if you take everything personally, you already know what happens. It starts getting into your mind, getting into your brain, and whatnot. But those are 9 things you should realize before it gets too late. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Share the show. Subscribe to the show. Leave a review. I love the reviews. I'll be reading off the reviews on the next episode. But let me leave y'all with this. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Be safe. We'll be back with Sana.